Jasmine! Where the fuck you been? Listen, I've been blowing you up. Just because Vince disbanded the Monster Corp don't mean you don't have a place in JCW. You always will have a place in JCW.
You don't think I didn't know that already? You bastards can't get rid of me that easily, Jay. And besides, I don't need the Monster Corp to be successful. I've been a success my entire life, and I always have a plan B on standby. So rest assured, I already have a more vicious and, more lethal replacement for the Monster Corp waiting in the wings on standby. But for now, we've got a more important issue to address.
I should have known you always have a plan B. Wow! Except for that night. Jasmine, either you've been snacking on a hell of a lot of chili cheese fries and malt liquor, or you're pregnant. I mean like 7 or 8 months pregnant. How about the fucking pot pregnant? What's going on? What happened?
Jackass, what do you think? I got knocked up.
Can I ask who the father is?
You can ask, but I don't have an answer. But I can tell you this. Guess what? As 50% owner of JCW Wrestling, it's your job to find out who's the daddy.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Why the fuck is it my job to find out who your baby daddy is?
Well, this thing in my belly doesn't belong to me. This runt belongs to that father. And that father is definitely one of your white trash JCW roster members.
All right, exactly how many people are you talking about?
I just told you. The JCW roster.
As in the whole fucking roster?
Well, I mean, not really. I mean, kind of.
Everybody!
Listen, you fat fucking white trash clown. I'm not gonna let you sit there and judge me upon the methods I use to acquire information and obtain a psychological advantage over my adversaries. You have one job to do, Jay. This is your roster. You figure out who the father is so I can get on with my fucking life. Got me?
I got you.
Good. Then get on it.
What was that about? Don't worry about it. I'll tell you guys later. But for right now, we got business to discuss. Listen, I booked us in a match tonight. 6-man tag. The 3 of us versus the Luciano family. We're getting the band back together.
Oh shit! Lotus!
Fuck that! No, not them. That band is dead forever.
I'm playing, bro. These fat ass fingers can't play no guitar, but Willie here can play a mean skin flute.
Shit, I was playing the saxophone last night with your mama.
Listen, man. I'm talking about the band that makes noise, bang heads together. Just be ready. It goes down tonight.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, all right.
Well, let's get it. Let's get it. All right.
This is the moment of your career. This is the moment we've both been waiting for. Cocaine and the JCW Championship. I know you're ready.
I am going to, in fact, allow Josh Bishop to carry the JCW World title to the ring and to be a JCW World Champion.
Oh my God. Ragdolling EC3 now the same for Kerry Martin. My God.
I don't think you speak of the truth. I think maybe you and Joey had a conversation about finding his brother Danny. Sully boy, take out this piece of shit.
Right on! He did everything you told him to do! Oh, look at, yeah, nobody's gonna step to the Duke now! Nobody's so tough anymore, are they?
You are just the guy I want to see. Remember last week when I told you I had a job for you? Your job is to take care of this piece of fat fucking shit.
I'm Jason, do what you gotta do! Save your brother! I wanna save your brother too, it's the only way!
I'm sorry!
No!
Again!
It just feels
Again!
This is uncomfortable!
Get on him!
Oh,
Get on
Violent
him!
J, long retired
Get on
from
him!
in-ring action.
It's 3-on-1, damn it!
Let's go, let's go.
Oh, here comes Tony and Willie Mack.
assaulting Violent J.
The following contest is your main event!
I remember Ali Frazier won Madison Square Garden. I was a 12-year-old kid. That's the feel right here. Cocaine! Oh! Holy shit!
Vulnerable, can't see what's coming. Oh, double stop.
What a baby!
Cocaine.
Oh, this ain't happening.
Needs up.
This ain't happening.
Where are you going?
What do you wait? You can't just walk in there with a bat, Vince.
Cocaine.
Oh, the champion!
And Cocaine. There's the submission. He's reaching for Russo.
He's almost made it to Russo. No, the champion brings it back in.
Oh, that's why he let go. Steven Flo. Oh, has done so much to. Oh no!
Oh, Russo passed over the bat.
The bat to the face. Damn you, Russo. Caleb Conley. Oh! Thanks in part to that vindictive bastard, Steven Flo. Caleb's a champion, but we understand our cameras are following Barnabas.
Listen, after all this time, I want to make things right. Let's just talk, please.
Who loans your money, homie? Who owes your cash? Who taught you how to use the bond for the grass? I don't know much, but I gotta assume that when you hit your first net, your homies was in you talking about homies, homies. Talking about Brothers of Podstruction. Homies, homies. Homies, homies. Talking about Brothers of
Hello, everyone. Welcome to your JCW Lunacy review show called Insanity, where we go a bit local up in this biatch, shall we say. I am your host, Jimmy T. He is my co-host, Whoop Brandon, and he is our special guest once again. It is MS to the MSNG. I was going to say something else. I didn't want to, but Matt, welcome back to our show. It's crack-a-lackin', man.
That might have been the first time I actually watched your full intro. And Jimmy, when did you put the paint on?
Oh, first of all, that was good old AI, right?
Oh, so you're posing? Come on, dog. If you're going to put the paint on, you got to put the fucking paint on. Am I right here, Brandon? You got to put the fucking paint on.
First of all, I never did that damn thing. It was actually RBV that did it. And he's done a pretty good job of it, actually.
I'm saying it looks realistic. That's what I'm saying. But Brandon, as an official juggalo, and by the way, as one of my close friends is a juggalo. So as a juggalo by association, who's gone to a lot of those events, gotta put the paint on, Jimmy. Otherwise, you're posing. Gotta fucking put the paint on now. I put the paint on. I showed you boys I put some paint on. You gotta put the paint on.
Between you guys and me, maybe I was wearing it.
Oh my gosh.
No.
What's up, Brandon? How you doing? Whoop, whoop.
Oh, doing great, man. Honestly, I am super excited. Like, this episode of Lunacy, in my opinion, is one of the easily one of the top 5. One of the top 5 episodes.
Wow.
And honestly, in a weird way, like, here's it. Just to say how much the show's, how hot the show and how great the show is getting. It seems like every other week I'm saying this is a top 5 episode.
Interesting. See, I disagree with you. I don't think this was like the best episode of JCW ever. Do I think it was a bad episode of JCW? No. But do I think it was the best ever? No. I do have some feedback when we get to it. Personally.
Oh. Well, you know what? I kind of agree with Brandon. It was a better episode than usual. Was it the best? Maybe. I mean, possibly. Look, in terms of storylines and stuff like that, I did think it was actually very, very well done. And that's the thing, when you compare this to the big boys in WWE and AEW, at least everybody has got a story on this show. And that's a Russo trait, right? I mean, that's what he does best. He makes sure everybody has a story to tell. Whereas in AEW and WWE, unfortunately, not everyone seems to have a real storyline going on.
I will say though, AEW compared to WWE, I think AEW does a better job. I think because with them trying to make everybody look strong, or at least on the same level, at least it makes them interchangeable enough to where it's like, okay, one person goes down, next man up.
Yeah. You know what? I disagree. I feel WWE, even as bad as it's been, is still better story-wise.
Yeah, and that's a good point. Yeah, WWE kind of sort of does the same thing too.
You know what I'm saying? Because AEW just, I don't know, man. Sometimes it doesn't make sense what they're doing. Like the whole Ospreay, John Moxley bullshit to me is just ridiculous. But anyway, that's for another show. Direct Gauge. That's on every Sunday mornings, of course. But anyway, boys, we're not here to talk about AEW or WWE. But before we do get into Insanity and go a bit loco, Brandon, is there any news we need to touch up on before we actually get into the show?
Well, as I got right down here, rest in peace to Joe Doring, unfortunately.
Oh, I just noticed that. Did he really pass away?
What?
Yeah, he passed away this, or at least like United States time-ish, like one of the United States time zones. He passed away this morning from his third battle with brain cancer.
Dang.
Holy shit. I didn't know that he had. Yeah, shit. R.I.P. to Joe Doring, man. Damn. How old was he when he passed away now?
44.
Shit. I'm turning 44. God damn it. Yeah, that sucks, bro. That's damn. Yeah, no, RIP to him, and our condolences goes out to his family from everyone here at Hambin Media Group. That's shocking. I don't know why I haven't come across it on my feed. Nothing like that. Has it come up for you, MSG, at all?
No, that's the first time hearing it. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, all right. I mean,
Wow.
shit.
That is kind of, I do find it kind of shocking because like that was one of the first things that I found out. Like when I woke up this morning, and one of the things part of my morning things is I take a bath and I wash myself when I do my thing, and I also have my phone with me and check news and whatnot. And that's one of the first things I found was like it was literally as I was doing that where like it was actually TNA who their official account that I first heard it from.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at it right now, and this is what it had to say. Former All Japan Pro Wrestling and TNA wrestler Joe Doring passed away earlier today following a third battle with brain cancer. TNA, AEW, and Josh Alexander and others within the wrestling world paid tribute to Doring's life and legacy, as TNA also posted a playlist collection of Doring's most memorable matches during his time in the company on their official YouTube channel. Wasn't his wife very supportive? I remember from his first brain cancer scare and all that. He was doing videos on YouTube or something like that about it.
His wife was serious. Like I don't think he could have won those first two fights without her by his side.
Because that's the last time I saw Joe Doring when he was fighting, the second bout, I think.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy to get 3 brain tumors.
Yeah, that's got to be genetic or something like that, surely. I mean,
but since we're talking about it, this is the JCW review show. He did make his debut for JCW, where he teamed with Conrad Kennedy III on March 20th, 2007, where he was defeated by Necro Butcher and Zach Gowen. So he did have some time in JCW as well.
Wow, that's interesting. I mean, yeah, but that's shocking, man, because like I said, it seemed like he was doing well, but RIP to him, man. He's way pretty young. But yeah, if I actually realized, I would have done a little bit of a different sort of start. But thanks for letting us know, Brandon. Like I said, man, I
RIP to JD.
Yeah, exactly. RIP to JD. Other than that, which is shocking, anything else, Brandon, that we need to touch on?
And you got news, Brandon? What's going on through the Zip Zap Zoos?
The Zap Zoos, yeah. The Zubas pants. Hope you're wearing those, actually, Brandon.
got some pants on this week? Don't you fucking even think about doing what you did last week. I will fucking pull this show. That is why I am here this week, to make sure that your pants stay on.
Hey, if he starts doing that, you know what's going to happen to MSG, right?
Here to take it down.
MSG, how can my pants stay on? How can my pants stay on?
Don't
you
you tell me this, Brandon.
If they never even were on when we started.
God damn it, Brandon! Put some goddamn pants on, is what I'm saying.
Oh no!
I will fucking end this show right the fuck now. Right the fuck now. All right, I'm ending this. Here we go. Oh boy.
Oh,
Log
no.
in to StreamYard.com.
Yeah, come on, MSG. You gotta get
Enter
into it,
the
bro.
studio.
Hey, when that tune comes on, that's
Mike.
it.
You're taking Brandon off. I'll take you fucking off right now, bro.
Oh my god, man, that's awesome. That is absolutely wonderful. Don't worry about him, Brandon. You be you, man. You be you.
Well, you know, it is Pride Month, and well, you know.
It is. Actually, it is. Funny enough. Yeah. Happy Pride Month.
You don't just chop off somebody's fireman.
I'm just kidding. You can do whatever you want. You can chop off your fireman. I don't care.
MSG. Seriously. That was you could not have picked a perfect one for that.
I'm just saying. Chop it off. I don't care.
Son knows NDAs, all right.
It's coming right for us.
I'm just saying.
I'll put an eye out with that thing, pal.
But do whatever you want, bro. Do whatever you want.
Fuck. That was the best last week. I'm not gonna lie, man. That threw me off. That threw me so off. I didn't expect that to happen, but it made my day, man. No shit. I'm scarred for life now, Brandon, thanks to you. And I mean that in a good way. Truly. So it seems pretty quiet on the news front, obviously. Even though I'm looking at it right now, there's not really much to say. And here, though, MSG, we don't break down all the freaking news. We just talk about the real important things that are pretty much breaking, you know what I mean? Like, for example, obviously, Joe Doring. But you know what? In other news, I will say this. Zillafar 2 reportedly expected to sign with WB any week now.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I expect him to join, I assume, solo. Don't you reckon, Brandon?
Yeah, I would think so. If they're doing this after SmackDown tonight, it seems like they're doing like a slow, like, will they, won't they, with Solo and LA Knight being in an alliance against the Bloodline, and having Zillafar to be like a rogue outcast from the family, assisting them. That would make sense.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm just assuming, but anyway. That's your major news, obviously, for today. But let's get into Insanity, shall we, fellas? He's ready to get crazy? He's ready?
Insane, pal.
Hold on. Before we do that, did you guys want to talk about the fucking Hannibal thing with Abdullah the Butcher?
What happened? No, Hannibal's a fucking idiot, first of all.
So Hannibal TV took his ugly Abdullah the Butcher grudge from a nasty Facebook post straight into a video update. On June 24, 2026, Hannibal TV posted what appeared to be a rough photo of Abdullah the Butcher in bed, looking nothing like the blood-sloped monster fans remember from The Ring. He went on to say in a caption, Abdullah the Butcher spending his final days literally rotting to death before he is sent off to hell for all the evil he has done in his life.
What a piece of shit.
After the post, Devin Hannibal Nicholson uploaded a video where he went back over his hepatitis C case, the judgment against Abdullah, and the money he says he still has not collected. Then right in the middle of the rant, he used the whole situation to tease his upcoming book. So, he says, by the way, I had many lawyers on the blah, blah, blah. I got to butt the collection. I haven't given up on the collection, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, apparently he's got a book. Also, if I recall, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's going through a process right now, a medical journey. I believe he's video documenting penis enlargement surgeries.
Wait, are you being for real now?
I'm being fucking for real.
Okay. Well,
Can what is this for somebody, for a friend?
Yes. So
Matt's the expert, man. So like he knows all about it. He was telling me before, but he's playing dumb now. True, Matt. Just be honest, man.
Look, this came out on June 5th, 2026. Hannibal's made headlines with his latest boundary-pushing stunt when the outspoken wrestler turned YouTube opted to stream his second penis enlargement surgery on the platform from a Miami hospital room. The Canadian wrestler framed the intimate elective procedure as the next chapter in his quest for self-improvement and even teased opening an OnlyFans. He said, "This is my second operation. This is pure fun operations. Who knows? I may start OnlyFans one day, but I think everyone wants to be bigger. You can all look at this. I mean, that's what I'm going to be injected with today. And then I come back again either 6 weeks or 2 months and get my final operation, which is the lengthening. That's basically where they release everything. Everyone's different, but there's can be an up to an inch and an inch and a half inside of you. I guess they release that, but like they do that thickening first prior to that. So that's why I'm having shaft and gland thickening today, as well as some injections in the balls, and just to get the nice, big, and full."
I mean, seriously, that is bad. And I thought Canadians were cool dudes, but I guess they're kind of weird, man. I've heard some stories about Canadians.
You can't just lump all of Canadians in one bucket, Jimmy, just because some
Well,
guy.
I mean, I don't know. I can say a few things about Canadians.
Fucking racist is what you are.
I'm not being racist. I'm not being racist.
All the
Fucking
Canadians.
beady eyes and flapping heads.
Yeah, the beady little mouths, and they're up.
You guys are being racist.
That's South Park. That's different.
Motherfuckers telling
They
saying
made
they're
fun
being
of
white.
them. We're just laughing at it. That's different.
Hey, Terrence.
Right.
Where's Terrence and Phillip? Anyway, Canadians, sick people.
Anyway,
Literally.
Hannibal, that's your Hannibal update for the week.
Oh, well, he's disgusting, and he shouldn't even be on a platform anymore. The fact that he's even got freaking listeners and fans makes me sick. Hey, you know, come on, Lab Rat.
I'm just saying, Lab Rat knows what I'm talking about.
Lab Rat knows I'm the most I was
Lab
going
Rat
to say
knows
the
what I'm
most
talking
racist
about.
motherfucker.
And
And I've never
racist.
mentioned-
And racist, too.
I'm a big racist, especially towards Lab Rat. I don't like rats, and he's a big.
You know what? I like rats. I like Lab
like
Rat,
rats?
and I like that ring rat. That's for damn
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so racist, Jimmy. What do you think about the ring rat? How do you feel about her, pal?
Yeah.
So I had to pull my hair back. It's like a
Oh boy!
because
All right.
essentially that's what she was doing.
You scared of the competition?
I'm just saying. Let's get this craziness on the road, boy. Let's do some fucking lunacy.
Hey, this is where we go a bit local, bro. This is the show for it. Come on, man. It's a little bit different than the other shows, but anyway. Oh, jeez, that's a bit rainbowish. God damn it! You know what, Matt? I'm going to disqualify you. That's it. You're out of here. You're right.
Go home and get your fucking shine box.
It's not just MSG, it's both of us doing that shit. It's Battle of the friggin' broadcasters. Anyway, let's get into some local wrestling. Where did we come from this week, actually?
From Detroit, maybe?
Oh, well, from Detroit? We were in Detroit, weren't we? Well, anyway, we start the show with Jasmine, however you want to pronounce her name. Jasmine St. Clair goes up to Violent J, as we saw in the intro in the back, and he tells her she always has a place in JCW. Jasmine says they can't get rid of her that easy because, you know, she goes on to say she doesn't need the Monster Corp to be successful and has a plan B. I thought it was a plan P or a plan D. But
Look, actually, this kind of upset me. Right away.
Okay, well, before you get on to that, let me just finish this.
Why? You already showed the goddamn intro.
Oh,
We watched it.
fine. Go for it, Matt. For fuck's sake, tell us why you're feeling sick about this shit.
Can I say, though, I really do think, like, her, like, saying, like, I always have a plan B, I really believe that was a setup line for Violent J to go, well, obviously you didn't that time.
Thank you. That's what I was going to get to, Brandon. That's
Really?
exactly what I was going to say. Thank you.
shit.
That was
There
the
you
only
go.
thing I was going to joke about. I was joking here. That's literally what I was going to say. She did not have a plan B because she was pregnant. She is pregnant.
Jeez. I mean, but it's true, though, right? I mean, how did he not, like, figure that out? But anyway, it is what it is.
Continue on, Jimmy. Tell us everything.
No,
Go ahead.
look, I'm basically going to get to the point. You did see it at the start. For anyone that was tuning in at the very start of the show, you would have seen what I'm talking about. So basically, she fucked the whole locker room.
Yeah.
All right. She's got one of the records actually in real life for screwing a whole bunch of dudes at once. Because for anyone that doesn't know, I'm sure everyone around our age group knows that she was a big porn star back in the day, and then she got into professional wrestling. Oh, come on, man.
Let's just say Bonnie Blue looked at Jasmine St. Clair and said, "Hold my beer."
I mean, she was the OG fucking gang banging. You know what? Like,
Crown incognito window. Go ahead, keep going with the show.
Hey, she was hot back in the day, bro. Like, she's getting up there in age now, but like, hey.
What?
Anyway,
Dude,
when
they have the reveal and they could somehow get Maury Povich to do it, that's money.
That would be money, but he'd be too expensive though. He'd be like, "You are not the father."
It'd be well worth every investment. It'd be well worth every penny. How viral would that go? Seriously, how viral would that go?
Hello, everybody. From the Simpsons. Anyway, who do you guys think is the father? Actually, I've got my idea, but who do you think it's going to be? Is it going to be a black?
Jasmine takes it in the back. All right. Well, you guys are right. There's a lot of fucking Jasmine St. Clair porn. Wow. Okay.
Dude, are you serious, bro? She takes it everywhere, bro.
I don't watch porn, dude. I don't fucking know.
This guy, I don't watch porn.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. No, I don't. You can ask. I've been talked.
You're such a liar.
I'm not. I'm just saying I don't watch porn.
You're such a liar.
I don't watch porn. This is interesting.
This is interesting. You didn't know she was a porn star though, for real?
I had no idea.
Oh, come on, bro.
No idea.
Is he trolling Brandon or?
I'm not trolling. I'm serious. You can ask Ray. Ray would have always when Ray was doing the ridiculously random podcasts or like when there was that Voices of Misery podcast and they had porn stars on. Like I have no idea who these people are. Like I don't fucking watch porn. But yes, thank you, Lab. I had research. I was like, really? This is porn. Like, I mean, just Google it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, I don't watch it. Yeah, no, I don't watch it.
Well, unfortunately for me, growing up, I knew exactly who she was before she got into it.
Unfortunately,
what
are you trying to say? She couldn't meet your ejaculation pleasures.
No, dude. You know what? She was one of the first ones I probably discovered as a kid. I swear to God, I'm not kidding. She was there's those porn stars that transcend the porn industry.
Let's put it this way: she turned the blue meanie into the white meanie.
Oh,
yeah, and the skinny meanie too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Real skinny.
I don't know what you guys are talking
She married the blue meanie back in the day.
Really?
Right?
Good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually did towards the last couple of years of ECW when he went back there, they did an angle where he like shed his whole like I'm a nerd blue meanie thing. I slimmed down and be like, I got this porn star girlfriend. I slimmed down. I'm more in better shape, and now I'm like,
I thought that was just for television. I didn't know they were actually together.
No, they were actually married. He brought her into the business, and that's how she got in. But what's even funny?
And they even briefed like for one show, it's actually on one TNA pay-per-view too.
She was.
Yeah, they actually both were on there, and Blue Meanie was like the same character.
10 coupon. Jasmine is 53. Damn, bro, that's what I'm saying. I don't
She's
fucking know.
Older.
I didn't fucking watch this porn. I don't watch porn now. I'm not saying porn's wrong. You can watch porn, okay? I'm just saying as someone who acts like unfortunately when I watched it, I'm like, this is not real.
He's saying if you jerk in the gherkin, you're a friggin' fool. That's what he's saying.
I would rather just have sex, is what I'm saying.
Wow. Well, not everybody can fucking have sex in this shit. God damn.
Well, everybody can. They gotta be lower their standards sometimes. I'm just saying. Everybody can have sex. All right. Everybody, if you want to get laid, it's possible. You just gotta lower your standards. Sometimes you gotta work your way up. You gotta take some of the sixes so that way you can be ready for the eights and the nines and build your confidence.
That's all. Sixes is not bad, bro.
Sometimes you gotta take the fives and sixes so you can build yourself up to the eights, and nines, and the tens.
But do you take the ones and the twos?
Sometimes you can take the ones and twos if there's a multiple of them.
Yeah,
sometimes you can have 3 threes like that. Fuck it, go for it.
Because that equals 9, right?
That equals 9, exactly.
Yep. Or you could be in a situation where you're trying to save yourself to be in save yourself for the right person, and then you have to blow it on a hooker because the Mexican drug cartel is paying for it. And it's like if you say no, it's a sign of disrespect. And you've been shown evidence, like little evidence of they will cut your head off if you disrespect them.
Now, I wonder what happened there. He's telling his own story there, MSG.
What?
As a matter of fact,
what's going on, Brandon?
Tell him the story, Brandon. I'm sure he hasn't heard it. We have.
Oh, you've not heard the Mexico story, Matt?
let's move away from that. Okay, we don't need to go down that. Let's stick to
Yeah,
lunacy.
that would be a whole other show.
Let's just stick to lunacy. Jimmy,
It's fucking interesting.
that's fine. Jimmy, continue on. What happened here?
I'll summarize this. Just we'll do a different show, but different. Basically, I was put in a situation where if I didn't
do the nasty and the pasty.
Do the nasty and the pasty with a hooker paid for by a Mexican drug cartel. Then they were taking a sign of disrespect. I would have been dead, so I kind of had no choice. There we go.
Why are you complaining
that's how I lost my virginity.
Oh.
Shit.
That would suck. Okay. Well, I mean, it kind of sucks, but it also doesn't kind of suck. I'm just saying, you got a cool story out of it, Brandon. I'm just fucking with you, Brandon.
It's probably traumatizing a little bit for you.
Yeah, that's probably traumatizing. I'm sorry, Brandon.
I'm sorry you got laid.
But it's
Brandon.
a really cool fucking story. So like, you could just own that shit too. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of how I went about it. It's like, okay, you know what? Take the silver lining and run with it.
That's it, man. At least you can say, "Hey, I did it."
You want to get high?
Well, Labrat does.
I've been high since Friday. Oh, wait a minute. It is Friday.
It is Friday, but Labrat says,
I'm so high. I'm a tail.
Don't do that. That was bad. Don't do that.
Shut up.
Bad towel.
"Bad towel."
I'm so high.
I'm so high.
You're a towel.
I haven't been high since last Wednesday.
Oh, you're a tail.
It is Wednesday.
Ding dong. Hello.
All right, continue on with this lunacy review. It's starting to get off the rails.
Well, that's what this show's about, getting off the rails, bro.
Oh,
Come
boy.
on.
Okay.
You don't know this by now? Come on.
Yeah, sometimes I'm paying attention.
Well, you should. But anyway, as I was saying, basically, Jasmine St. Clair had done the whole roster and some, and she's
got
pregnant.
around. People were laying down wood.
She sat down on wood, all right. But it could have been multiple. Well, it was a whole locker room, basically.
A lot of wood.
So, but you know what would be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if Vince Russo was the father? Or even better, Jeff, if you're listening, are you the father?
Jeff Lane's the father.
Jeff Lane's the father.
Now I can actually see what I was thinking here. If we're gonna go down this road, okay, this is what I was thinking. All right, Jeff Lane was trying to get at Kid Cadet, and he was gonna be like, "Yo, what's up, girl? I'm your major. Are you ready to fucking explore the cockpit?" I'm just kidding.
He's getting around, bro.
I'm never getting invited on that JCW review show now. But I'm just saying, let's go, Jeff.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, but in all seriousness, man, congratulations to Jeff, because he was all over JCW this past week.
Yeah.
No shit. He was talking to Von and Jay, talking to everybody. It looked like he was having a lot of fun. Hopefully this leads to some more serious stuff. And like I said, if you're listening, tell us what's going on, Jeff. We'd love to know. I was actually going to inbox you and ask what was going on. But anyway.
Seriously, real shout out to Jeff Lane. There's a reason why I keep referring to him as the hardest working man in podcasting, because I legit believe that.
There he is.
She wanted that
picture.
Show her the cockpit. Anyway.
She wanted the picture. Hey, man, like I said, man, congratulations. I did actually post a thing about it on Vince's page about you, man. I didn't tag you. I'm not one of those guys, you know. But no shit, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you, man. Keep doing your thing. But I'd love to know, how was your experience, Jeff? Was it good?
Okay.
I mean, did you have fun?
I'm sure you had fun. I'm sure you can find all about it on patreon.com/RussoTWC.
Oh, damn it. You probably can. But lucky for me, I am a Patreon member. But anyway, let's get back into the show. So yeah, who do you think the father is, actually, guys? For real. No, but for real, if you had to pick, who is it?
I'm gonna go out of left field. I'm gonna go dark horse. I think it's Caleb Conley.
You're way off base here. You're not even in the
way
ballpark.
off. Yeah, I think
It's too tough, Tony. Okay?
That's too obvious, though.
He's the father. Okay? He's got that fireball. What's that?
Yeah, I don't know if it's too tough, Tony, only because yeah, it's too obvious, man.
No, I don't know. I don't know who it is, to be quite honest.
Brandon? Oh, you already said it. You think it's Caleb?
Yeah, because I really think that'd be, it's like, dude, like the material of like in the spinoff of Russo going like, what the fuck, bro? We got a good thing going on. Why would you fuck this up like this?
Okay,
that's true. I didn't think of that.
I could see that. I could also see it being a big twist It's Violent J. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm just flavoring. It's Vito. It's Vito's kid, and we're gonna get a little Italian little baby.
That would be funny.
I could see Vito being the top suspect. Like all the evidence points to Vito. We all think it's Vito. Swerve, Caleb.
You come to me on the day of my my child's birthday. What are you doing?
You know what I'm saying?
Once again, happy birthday to Vito for last week. Actually,
62
years old, man. Yeah, 62, and he still looks like the man. But wasn't storyline wise? Wasn't Vito and Jasmine together initially?
They were, yes. That's why he is a prime suspect.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's a prime suspect.
Yeah, but that's too obvious again. Then, but it would be hilarious if it was. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out.
It's
who
the
it is.
Purple Phantom. I mean, come
Could it
on,
be
it's
Ninja Mac?
awesome. It's obvious. It's the Purple Phantom, guys.
Oh my God! Wait till we get into that.
Set my number 2 pick, Father Bronson.
Okay,
Is
interesting.
it the black kid? Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, I can see that.
The first confirmed suspect is Willie Mack, and he said he hit it within the window.
Yeah, I mean, they all said they hit it pretty much. Yeah, it's whoever just got through the walls. But at her age, she shouldn't be able to have kids, technically.
You never know. I mean, Kelly Preston, she had one in her late 40s, early 50s.
I was gonna say it's not to say that you can't have kids. It's just
it's risky.
It's riskier from a generalized, like percentage-wise statistical analysis.
What about Mac Davis? Could it be the Mac, the return of the Mac?
You know, it's the Mac coming at you, ready to get it on.
He's my wild card. He's the wild card.
Mac Davis.
Mac Davis is awesome, though, man. I love Mac Davis. But anyway, like RBV says, how is Dr. Stevie not being brought in for the paternity testing?
You should be
that
there,
is so true.
Dr. Stevie. Yeah, bring him in.
That's very true.
How do we know that's not the doctor he's talking to? How do we know it's? I mean, we just Violent J always said was talking to a doctor. How do you know that's not who he's talking to?
It's gonna be Brian. It's gonna be Brian Danielson's doctor, the therapist. He'll be there next week.
As you know,
they got Chelsea Green.
No, there was the guy. Remember, they went to the counselor. That's who it is.
Oh yeah, what was that dude?
It was Scorpio Sky, man.
No,
Scorpio Sky was there. Yeah, he was Harold.
It was Harold. Yeah, there you go.
He was, yeah, man, and he played it pretty well too, if I remember correctly. But anyway,
Dr. Shelby.
Dr. Shelby. Dr. Shelby next week. JCW.
Well, anyway, who knows who it is? I'm sure we'll find out in the coming weeks, literally in the coming weeks. But anyway, let's get back to the show because we see Vince Russo coming out to talk. Russo says it's the greatest night in JCW as we have a new JCW champion in Caleb Conley. He says Caleb told us for months, but no one would listen. As Russo goes on to say, there's someone he wants to thank. And of course, he brings a Stephen Flow. That song never leaves my head. And the ring rat hangs on. I mean, she looks like she just wants to just munch on the guy for crying out loud. What's even funnier, though, if you pay attention to Stephen Flow.
I'm just saying.
Team titties and biceps.
What was that? Titties and biceps.
I'm just saying.
But anyway, what's hilarious, if you pay attention during the promo when Vince is talking and stuff like that, if you look in the background with Stephen Flow, you could just see him sort of like kicking her away, trying to stop it, get away.
Yeah.
And she just keeps freaking, just keeps trying. But anyway, so Russo says he witnessed Cocaine break every rule in the book last week. He says, Steve, come out and make it sure it was fair. He says he wants to give him a golden guitar for what he did. Steve says the guitar means he's a rock god. And Russo says he feels love in the air. He tells everyone to get up for the new JCW Lunacy champion and, of course, the chosen one, Caleb Conley. Russo then goes on to say he's in the gift-giving mood and gives him $100,000 belt with Caleb's face on it, which actually looks pretty good, actually. I think it looks better than the actual normal belt. Russo goes on to say that people came to hear the speech of a career that Caleb will give. As Caleb says, for 20 years, from the Impact Zone to Daily's Pace, he said yes, sir, and no, sir, and did what he was asked. He says it got him nowhere. He said he told a facade on day one that he would run this company, and now it belongs to him. He says you don't have to like him, but you will fucking respect him and basically respect the champ. He says all the juggalos will trust in Caleb eventually. Russo goes on to say that there will be new rules around here. He says introducing the Jack Tunney rule, which is great. That popped me, man, because that means you have to defend that championship once a month. For anybody that doesn't remember the Jack Tunney rule, and he says Cocaine will face Josh Bishop tonight for the championship, and apparently he sent Kerry Morton on excursion to India. I hope he's all right.
He's gonna be wrestling for Jinder Mahal's promotion. Duh.
Is he really though?
I don't fucking know. I just know that's Jinder Mahal's promotion. I think.
Because they're cool. Because he's cool again with Jeff Jarrett, so he hooked him up with Rinka King and gave him some work over there.
There you go.
Wait a minute, is Rinka King still a thing?
No.
No.
Hey, my God. Anyway, you also says that.
Hell yeah, Jeff! I just saw that. Hell yeah, Jeff! Nice.
What do you say?
I'll show it to you later, Jimmy. It's good.
Oh man, I want to see the pic too, Jeff. Come
We're
on,
not
man.
gonna share it publicly though. It's not
Come on, bro. But anyway, yeah. So basically, there's a lot of talking
Okay, hold
going
on. Let me jump in here before you give
What?
your thoughts. I gotta get this out of the way. So, as the resident South Park guy here, everyone knows I have SMB, a South Park review. You can go check it out. I've reviewed as of last week every single episode of South Park. Okay, so as this is going on, I'm not saying this was a bad segment anyway, but all I could think of when he gave him the golden guitar was this.
And to thank you for what you've done, we are going to give you a very special gift. For saving the entire universe from the forces of evil, we give you this Keanu Reeves statue.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's all I could think of when I saw that pop up. I was like, they just gave him his golden statue.
Oh my God.
It wasn't bad. I'm just saying. I thought as the South Park fan, that's what popped up into my head. Oh,
Jesus
Keanu Reeves
Christ.
golden statue. Congratulations.
You prick, man.
It was a good segment. I just that's what I thought when he gave him the golden guitar.
Oh man, I don't know how to feel about that. But anyway, he did say it. You were saying it off the air as well. But God damn it. HateBot thinks though that Kerry needs to get on some peptides. You should talk to Caleb's pharmacist. Or should he talk to a certain other pharmacist that we'll get to later on in the show, which is kind of eye-opening. I did not see that one coming, literally. But anywho, let's get back to the show. So yeah, there was a lot more talking. Then we go in the back. Like I basically said, before we move on, he also said we're never going to see EC3 here ever again. That's what Vince said.
Obviously, that's not true. We're going to see EC3 there again, right? I mean, come on.
Right. You know,
right. And there was also episodes of the 3 brand where they talked about like how Violent J's knee-jerk reaction was write him out. Then like he realized how over EC3 was. Okay, like let's work something out here.
But
I don't know.
And that's basically what we're
so
seeing.
They're still forgive me. That's the one. I mean, I subscribe to the Patreon. I have like the second or third tier. So I mean, I can listen to that show. But are they actively still doing the EC3? Okay, so like
yeah.
I don't know if I want to listen to that show only because I don't want to like kill the illusion.
They didn't go into anything they're gonna do. It's just more like. Okay,
well, no, I'm just saying I don't want to kill the illusion right now. You know what I'm saying? Because of like these are guys who we hate you guys. We hate each other on screen. I don't want to go listen to them do it.
I know what you're saying, but
that's personally me though. As far as like someone who wants to invest in the story.
But see, you already know the truth already. So
I know, but I'm trying to invest in the story here. Okay.
Fine.
It's gonna be in it.
Fine. Don't make me do it.
It's still real to me, damn it.
I will do it again.
God damn it.
Yeah, competition. Drag me down while you can. But it won't make your tread of ovaries any more fertile.
Well, anyway, before we move on, we do see Cocaine coming out and nails Stephen Flo as Cocaine grabs the golden guitar and breaks it over Stephen's back. And then we see the ring rat then tries to get on her knees with her hair back, trying to, a little bit, but he's like, get the fuck off me. But have no fear because Cocaine is here in the front row, no less, as Cocaine puts cocaine on his arm and sniffs it. And then
what I'm learning from this show is if I get cocaine, I could get ladies. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. No one is saying that. I'm fucking around here. I'm sorry.
You could even have a bad habit too, it seems. But
hey, we go to the gathering and we get an 8-ball split.
Okay. Oh boy, calm down there, Brandon.
I'm just kidding.
Calm down.
I know. I'm trying to let him believe, man.
Let me believe, Jimmy. Let me believe.
Maybe not an 8-ball, but definitely an 8th. We'll split an 8th.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, we see Vince Russo and Violent J in the back this time. He says he backs Jay's decision to let Josh Bishop defend the JCW title. Vince goes on to say he needs to thank him for getting rid of EC3 and calls him a problem. Violent J says he doesn't endorse that. And then Russo brings up how Violent J is accusing him of putting a hit on Mac and Tony. Violent J goes on to say he saw the smoke coming off of him, so he accused him of fire.
Can I jump in here? I really thought Violent J was like one of the top 3 performers of tonight's show. Just from his backstage. Yeah, just from the stuff in his backstage and the fact like he had like some just great lines like that tonight. Hey, I'm sorry I accused you. You smell like smoke. I'm sorry I accused you of fire.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, he has a different reference too about the fire. But anyway, where was I? So yeah, Russo goes on to say what is going on with the Purple Phantom. Even I was a bit intrigued. Violent J says he's not the same as the Green Phantom, which is hilarious. Vince then says he cares about him and his well-being. He asks if Violent J really wants to get in the ring tonight, and says Russo is more of an asshole when he has the bat in his hand and he's more open to dialogue when he doesn't. Vince goes on to say that Violent J had a physical condition in the past and asks if he wants to do this. Violent J says, let's see what condition the Luciano family is after tonight. But before we move on, and I'll ask for your opinions, we do get another segment where we see Mac Davis goes up to Facade. He says he knew before the match happened that Violent J would reverse the decision. He says the match was about teaching a lesson about cheating and taking shortcuts. He says Facade was his grandson's favorite wrestler until he attacked Violent J and took shortcuts. He says his grandson and others know Facade is better than that, and says Facade needs to know that he's actually better than that. And then Mac basically says, are we good though? And they shake hands, and that's the end of it. And you see Facade just sitting there pondering on what the hell to do. So, guys, I'll go with you first, Brandon. Is Facade on the way back of becoming a babyface again?
In a vacuum, that's what this seemed like.
Right.
Again, we'll get to what happens in the match later. But in a vacuum, this seemed like that's where they're going. Like, I really liked this. I felt like they were kind of like going back and covering all of the plot holes from everything like leading up to where we're at now, where Mac explained, like, dude, you're better than this. Yeah, I had to do some dirty shit to kind of, open your eyes to, you're better than this. You don't need to go to these shortcuts and resort to this, cheating and whatnot to win matches because, dude, you're my grandson. I watched my grandson. He looks up to you. And then when you started cheating, he started tearing everything down. So I knew I had to do something because I know you're on the wrong path.
Right. Which is pretty good. I actually like that segment.
I thought this was one of the best backstage segments on the whole show. I thought both Mac and Facade were really good in the scene together. It felt real. I liked the emotion that Mac displayed when he conveyed as he was talking to Facade. I liked Facade's lack of verbal, diarrhea. Like some people like to they just spout a bunch of bullshit. He didn't do any of that. There was good emotional cues and stuff like that. So I really liked this scene.
Was it been always say? We say the most without saying anything at all. We sell with his facial expressions told the entire story.
Yeah, no, it was a really good backstage segment. Like I said, it got me interested for his match later on in the night.
Did it get you crying, Matt?
He got me crying. Yeah.
I enjoyed this too, just quietly. I thought it was a great segment. And I look forward to see what's going to happen between these two, because can you see in the future possibly Mac becoming his manager of some sort? Anyone?
Potentially, yeah. If that's the position they want to move him into in regards to his on-screen character. But he does a good job just being that, interview guy as well.
Well, if he is the Neon Ninja, how about Mad Mac Davis becoming his Mad Mac Miyagi, pal?
Whoa.
Wax on, wax off.
As long as he gets some dreads. I want to see him with dreads.
Oh, come on, bro.
Come on. He can put on a hair thing too. Come on.
Yeah, he doesn't get away with he doesn't get away with
man. Come on, he can do it.
Papa God. Yeah,
Don't say that. That's a bad word.
I know what it means, bro. I know what it means.
Jamaica hates you now.
Racist. Yeah, well.
I'm just kidding.
I don't care if you're not. Nah. I know what it means though, for real, and it's pretty silly. But anyway, We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Mac and, of course, Facade. But yeah, I'm intrigued by it, man. We'll see what happens with that one in the future. And like I was saying, I don't know if I was saying this on the air or off the air with you guys, but I was explaining how I love how everybody has an actual story arc on this show in this company compared to AEW and WB. They just don't do it the way they used to.
Yeah, that's before we went there. I
It
legit
was
remember
before
that
the year,
conversation.
wasn't it?
Yeah, I legit remember having that conversation right before we went live.
Right, exactly. So that is what makes this show so much better than, say, watching AEW or WB in terms of storytelling.
Yeah,
Obviously,
And Russo has actually explained like the reason why he writes things to try to get everybody over, have everybody have a developed character who get everybody over is because you don't know when shit's gonna go wrong. You don't know when somebody's gonna get hurt, when somebody's gonna leave. The wrestling business is going to wrestling business. You gotta have your entire roster over. So if somebody's gone, you got to get the next man ready to step up.
No, absolutely, man. 100% agree with that. So anyway, that was that. But next we get our first matchup of the evening involving Malcolm Monroe III, who apparently is a second generation wrestler, versus the Purple Phantom. Now, make no mistake about it, the Purple Phantom seems very familiar. Did he not, Matt? I mean,
kind of felt like the Green Phantom.
I mean, was I colorblind? Was I even seeing purple?
It kind of felt like the Indica version of the Green Phantom. Like Green Phantom kind of felt like hybrid. This kind of feels like Indica.
Yeah.
Well, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Come on, man. Off the ball.
Allegedly,
right? Seems like it's not the same person, according to Violent J.
Labrat says no beard. I mean, that's a good point.
Hey, no, he didn't. He didn't. No. Hang on.
He had a goatee the last time.
No, he did not. No, actually, his mask, the way he had his mask set up, it covered his beard. Like it actually covered. Like he actually stuffed his beard into his mask.
I don't know. Labrat says it's Chad Gable, so maybe
it is. It's El Grande and Purple.
It's him, guys. I want to say this before you guys give your thoughts. I thought this was a funny, quick match, good spot. Liked it with it.
Right.
I also
wasn't really
as I was watching this, I just wanted to also put more over the fact I don't think he gets enough love in general, and that's the commentator Joe Dombrowski.
Oh,
I've been following Joe for like a decade
Me too,
now.
for years.
Because like he's huge in the Pacific Northwest. I went to college up there. I did some wrestling commentating for a year for a local fed out there. So I've watched a lot of Joe Dombrowski stuff. I thought he did a really good job telling the backstory on Monroe III here and introducing him as the new character and wrestler in the show. So I just wanted to give him his love. Joe Dombrowski, he's a shit. I like and a good. He's good.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm actually speaking of the commentators. Now that Vita Scott is back, does it feel like she got out sort of like she really couldn't say much, and it kind of shows? I'd rather keep the boys in commentary. Than,
I don't know. I liked Veda Sky. I thought she was good.
I thought she was quieter than usual, and that's because obviously there's 3 of them instead of 2 of them usually. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, he is from Detroit. Thank you, Jeff. Wasn't his dad or was it grandfather? I can't remember. It was his dad, right? That was a big.
He's the third. He's the third.
So his grandfather then initially, that was wrestling the Sheik in Detroit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I thought Joe did a good job though, giving him the backstory.
Yeah, and they did do a good job on the backstory. And funny enough, the Red Wing does actually, and I'm talking about the third over here, does get the win.
Yeah.
Over the purple or green or I don't know what Phantom, but he's still a loser, guys. What the hell, man?
He's the Pride Phantom right now. It's Pride Month, boys.
Is that where we're going? Are we going to get the rainbow?
It's all the colors of the rainbow.
Don't be surprised. Next week we get the yellow Phantom.
You know.
And then again, just to go back to what like Russo always talks about is this is where creative and storytelling is so important. Where it's like they're taking a losing streak storyline and making it into something.
Yeah.
Well,
that always works in pro wrestling. I mean, Ben's talked about that too. If you just look over the history of pro wrestling in general, from your Zach Gowans to fucking Spike Dudley, right? I mean, the lovable loser is always
heck. Even Marco fucking Stunt, unfortunately.
Marco Stunt, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Or how about what was it? Barry Horowitz at SummerSlam '95?
What about it?
When he finally went over in the match.
and gave himself a pat on the back.
No, like I was actually like a build to like some like a I think it was like what was it? Yeah, I think it was SummerSlam '95. They built a Barry like it was
I remember
like
Kevin Nash being in the main event of SummerSlam '95. I don't remember what match Barry Horowitz was on, but
I agree, Lab Rat. Pink Phantom is gonna be fabulous.
oh my
let me look this
god,
up real quick.
Fabulous.
that'll be awesome if he comes out as the Pink Phantom. He's like, it's so fabulous. You know, I can't even do it. That would be hilarious. Fabulous. It's just so fabulous. Anywho, while Brando actually is looking up the results of SummerSlam 1995.
It was SummerSlam '95. Barry Horowitz versus Skip.
Oh, Skip, the Body Donners.
Yep.
And by the way, was Nash in the main event?
Jeff Armour said, "Yep."
Nash was in the main event of SummerSlam '95, right?
No, not the main event, but like a featured match.
I could have sworn he was on the front cover, man, of the VHS release back in the day. But anyway. Yeah, Chris Bandito, RIP to him, who's AKA Skip from the Body Donners. I don't know where Brandon's going now, but I'm sure he'll be back. Where's he going? Did he just?
He's got to go take a poo in the middle of the show. Sometimes you got to take a poo, and you got to do what you got to do, Jimmy.
He's gone for a poo.
Yeah, poo.
He's going for a poo. Well, while Brandon goes for his poo, let's continue.
He's gonna go take a. All right, I'm sorry. He's gonna go ahead. Sorry.
Anyway, do you think we're gonna go? Are we gonna do the Skittles with the Phantom? Do you seriously think that?
Why not? I think they should. I think they should definitely do different colors every week. Go through all the different colors. In fact, then I would also then hope if they're gonna go through different colors. Then you know what they should do? The simplest thing. All they have to do, okay? If you want to be just stupid simple, just sell colors of his T-shirt with nothing on it. So the next week when he's the Pink Phantom, just have pink shirts available there, right? And then you have blue shirts. I mean, if you want to put the name of the Phantom, obviously that's probably a better idea. But if you wanted to like really just like whatever, hey, we're selling the color shirts. That's it. We're selling the shirts this week. I'll go down to Kmart, Walmart, get a pack of colored shirts, throw it on a merch table, and be like, "Do you want to support the?"
Stop doing this.
The color Phantom this week.
Talking about corn dogs, by the way. I was gonna say, Brandon's gonna
spray paint him like that's how indie he is. He just spray paints the green Phantom or the pink Phantom or whatever it is, whatever color he is that week.
Well, he does have the what do you call it logo.
Sometimes Brandon needs his corn dogs. Okay.
well, Brandon, when he's feeling generous, gives out a lot of corn dogs.
Yeah, pal.
Just quietly. Anyway, we won't go to there just yet. I don't know if Hey Bot saw what happened the week before, but it was very riveting, shall we say. That's right. Thank you, Josh. See, he was in the main event. It was Nash versus Mabel, SummerSlam 95 main event. Thank you to T and Cooper.
Yeah, see, we're both right. We were both correct on that.
Both right. That's right. I remember borrowing it. I actually remember getting it on VHS at the time. But anyway, I think I even got it on original VHS, but who cares? It's not about that. What's funny about that match before we move on? The way he won.
Well, now I'm really curious. What 95? That was King Mabel, right?
King Mabel. He won that in 94, wasn't it?
No, 95.
95.
That's what I'm saying.
Right,
so that was the same year, King Mabel versus Nash. Then, yeah. So that would have been King Mabel. All right, go ahead.
And he lost, by the way. So it was King Mabel for nada. But anyway, but at least Men on the Mission were there with him too. You know. RIP to all those guys except for one. I think he's still alive. But anyway,
just Nash.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, but you know what I'm saying. Like I'm
about to say, like
no. I mean, unfortunately, because the others are not around. But anyway, where was I? Yes, he does have the Hatchet Man logo. That's what I was meant to say, and that's it. But the way he lost was hilarious, man. He just pulls couldn't get the stupid cape off him. He ends up being blinded. It's so beautifully stupid because he looks like he's just a giant dork. The way he loses the match. The 1, 2, 3, see you later. The guy loses to a little guy. He's big for nothing. I just want to know. All I know is thanks to Jeff. He told us he was Canadian. That's all I know. That's all we can.
It's good. No, I like the gimmick. It's good.
Do you? But what's going to be the? Is he going to start winning? You think in the future?
Eventually, probably.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. The Phantom is going all the way to the top, Jimmy.
You think so?
Right now, the story is him actually getting a win. That's the story.
Right, exactly. Right. No,
But by
absolutely.
through that storyline, if done correctly, which they've started off positively, you eventually will have the fans behind the Phantom, and you will want him to get that big win.
So when he finally gets that win, like seriously, when he finally gets that win, that pop.
Oh my god!
And then now he's the next Obafemi. Duh.
Oh my god!
Let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy.
It's Obafemi here.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, but everyone's like Phantom. Ooh, you know?
Phantom. I got you, Jimmy. I know what you're laying down there.
Anyway, let's move on because speaking of the Outbreak are doing a lot of drugs in the back, dudes. I mean, what
It
the
was
fuck?
fucking hysterical.
What?
Fucking
I
hysterical.
thought we had an agreement of like a ceasefire.
Oh, dude.
You know what I kept thinking the whole time? You know whose side I was on in this backstage segment? I was on the zombie side. They're already dead. Who cares if I fucking do drugs, bro? Like, come on, man.
Well,
Like,
my whole thing was imagine they were just they're zombies because
they're already dead. What does it matter? Let them do
We're
their drugs.
assuming.
Well, actually,
we're
I think it's
assuming-
like they live a zombie lifestyle.
Yeah, but you know what? I believe. Damn it, I'm buying into the damn show. And if I'm buying into the damn show, I'm like, what the hell? Why are you mad at your zombies for getting drugs? Like, who cares? Like, they're dead. Like, what?
like my kidneys and liver and lungs are already rotten. Who gives a shit?
I did like Hatebot's correct. I actually did like that they wrote bath salts on the bag. I thought that was pretty funny, actually.
I popped for that too. There,
like
yeah,
that.
bath
I like
salts.
that.
Okay, this so we as viewers knew what was in there.
But you see that, but he can't control them by feeding him drugs. That's how
Tian
you control
Couponer actually
people,
brings
bro.
up a great point. It's one of the zombies. That's the father. That's it,
Oh
guys.
my god!
Okay,
That's
that would
it.
be good.
That's
That
it.
would be good.
That's it.
But here's
And
the
it
thing.
comes out like a fucking Cabbage Patch Kid or some shit.
Here's the only problem though, is that will obviously lead to the breakup of the Outbreak. Okay, what do you do with them?
Okay, wait a minute.
Obviously, Lab Rat, he wants them clean. Duh. God,
Are they
so
jealous of each
stupid.
other?
I know the story.
They both knocked him, right? Like knocked her or thought they did. Because they're twins. They both think they're
Did
the
a little bit
fathers.
of
Right?
London Bridge just falling down. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Jimmy?
Yeah, well, basically what I'm trying to get at. Then we get two zombies and a baby.
You got two holes and you got two poles. That's what happened there.
Okay, yeah, if it's leading to
Well,
like
it's
two
the wrong
zombies
one.
and a baby and Barnabas, okay.
Oh
like,
my god, bro!
That is a
get some
TV
stuff-
show.
We
Yeah.
can
That's
get
a
some
TV
stuff
show.
out of that. We
That's
can
like
get
2
some
men and a
stuff out of
baby.
that.
It's two zombies
Yeah.
and a baby.
Come on. Tell me that wouldn't be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like raise the baby
The
and
kids
shit.
crying and puking,
I got
whatever.
it, I got it.
But my initial thing,
It's going to be a
it's gonna
foot.
be a foot. It could
Yeah.
be. But you know what? It wasn't Russo that actually did that storyline arc, by the way.
No, that was everybody involved said it was Vince because like I think it was Mark Henry even said it, like even questioned Vince, like, Vince, are you serious here? Like it's like, come on, it's a hand.
Yeah, that was Vince McMahon's fucking idea, really.
Yeah, McMahon. So yeah,
Not
McMahon.
Russo. Right. McMahon.
Yeah, at that point, McMahon.
McMahon.
I'm sorry, at that point, Russo actually had gone
Long
home
gone.
from WCW after being in for 3 months.
Yeah, he was long gone.
All right,
for
anyway.
the week.
Back to JCW.
Well, it's alluding back to JCW, Matt, you see. My initial thought with the zombies, though, was that they're just big-time junkies, hence why they're zombies, right? I was saying, imagine the storyline was once they get off the drugs, they're not zombies anymore, right? They're just,
Well,
they're
here's the thing,
straight
though. Here's
up.
the thing, though. They were zombies when they were sober. And the problem
I
is that
know. But we didn't know that yet. Maybe they were junkies all this time. Maybe they never showed it. You know, they were hiding it. I'm talking about the zombies, that is. I know, it doesn't work, but you never know. And they're not going with that, by the way. I'm convinced now that one of them or both of them are the fathers to the kid. It would be awesome if it was that.
Yeah, that would be interesting, but it's like that'd be a
Disgusting.
really tough story to sell.
Is it though? No, I mean, two zombies and a baby and Barnabas. I mean, come on. It's a TV show. Like, right?
Yeah,
here.
if that's the direction they went with, cool. Because there's so much entertainment material you can get out of that.
But in saying that, it's
Plus
kind of
Danny
not
Mo,
taking it serious.
plus like of course Danny Mo beat him up.
Hey, don't go there yet. Come on,
Don't
Brandon.
go there, Brandon. Why are you spoiling? You
Jesus
spoiler.
Christ. I don't know what he said. I didn't hear it. That's
don't
you're in
know.
timeout, Brandon. No.
But anyway, They're
Let's
doing
move
drugs backstage, and yeah, he's upset.
Well, they're doing bath salts, not and pills.
Bath salts are drugs, bro.
I mean, they use that to cut drugs, but you know what I'm saying. But
No, people fucking here in America that we went through a period where people were fucking smoking bath salts, bro.
Come on, bro.
Dude,
look that shit up.
No joke. Seriously, no joke. There was as a shoot out of
in
Florida
specifically. Yes, I know what story you're gonna tell, fucking Brandon. Yeah.
Yep. There was a
No
dude, like no
way.
joke. There as a shoot. I'm not no joke. I'm not gimmicking. I'm not being
No, this
funny.
is a true story. Yep.
This is a real story. A dude on bath salts like started becoming like zombie-esque and tried to eat a person.
Oh, see, I thought they were meth heads. So that's how they get all those shit on their face with all the scabs and all that. Is that from the bath salts?
Yes.
And did they think it was meth, basically, that they were smoking, but instead it was bath salts?
No, they thought it was bath salts because bath salts were just sold over the counter at fucking
Yeah,
like
but does that
smoke
even
shops
get
and
you
shit.
high? Isn't that like a health supplement?
Literally, it does. People are getting high and they're fucking thinking they're gonna like they're zombies or they're gonna fucking eat people. It's
I
fucking it was
guess,
crazy,
right.
bro.
I don't know. I've never touched bath salts, but I'm just saying. it's
like
weird.
it's a real fucking drug. People do that shit. It was a big thing.
God bless America. That's all I'm
Eventually,
saying.
they banned it in smoke shops. I don't think you can buy it there anymore.
You can buy it here at health stores, for example.
They
And
also
no
just
one's gonna-
banned something else here. I forget what other fucking like. It's the drug that you could get at the fucking smoke shop. If you used to take heroin, people take this instead. Ketamine, Special K, maybe that's what it is. No, not ketamine. Is it ketamine? I don't know.
Yeah, ketamine. but
No,
that's
it's not
legal.
ketamine.
That's a horse tranquilizer, isn't it?
You know what I'm talking about, Brandon?
I do. I know. Kratom.
Kratom. That's the big
heard
one
of
out
that.
here. People do a lot of
Kratom?
kratom, and in certain
Wait
states,
a
right?
minute. Isn't
in
that
certain-
from the Middle East originally? They were doing that as well in
I
Syria.
think so,
and Iraq?
but they think so, and a lot of people though will suggest take kratom as a way to get off to opioids.
But isn't that
And-
like a speed effect, sort of?
I don't know if I'm taking kratom, so but I'm just saying like people will take that as a way to get off the drugs. But then like there's been reports. I watched this YouTube video, like a 2-hour documentary. This guy talked about his whole journey about being addicted to kratom and like how you could just buy it in like fucking energy drinks. I went out and bought some. I never did it. I just have it. So I was just like, I don't know, just to say whatever. But then like literally 48 hours later, the state I was living in made it illegal. So like it's starting to become illegal in certain places. Kratom.
Does it come out in pill form as well?
You can get it in pills. I think you can get it like for your tea, a powder.
All I know about that is apparently Assad from Syria, the ex-president, was like dealing in kratom, and it's a big deal in the Middle East, apparently. So I'm surprised that it's in the US. We definitely don't have any of that shit here. as
Oh
far
yeah,
as I
it
know.
was. It's been around for at least 15, 20 years over here.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's interesting.
It's just starting to get to specific states where they're making it. Like I said, I just moved from Connecticut. They made it illegal there like a couple months ago.
Well,
Literally, it was
some-
weird. Like I watched a documentary on it, saw it at the store, bought some, but never did it. But then like 24 hours later, it was made illegal. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, dude. But as far as the zombie shit goes and the scabs and people eating faces, I had heard about that in the US. What was going on
Bath
with
salts,
that?
bro.
But I didn't know it was bath salts. Right. That's what surprised me. But anyway, Hate Boss says, bro, crackheads high on bath salts and hand sanitizer on people's faces in Florida. It was a fucking sanitizer. What do they do? Fucking drink it.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, they do.
For
Yeah.
real. They drink sanitizer.
There's
All right.
alcohol in it. If you drink enough
Well,
of it,
that's
you can
true.
get drunk.
That's true. That's true. That's very true.
It's
Well,
disgusting, but
Dude,
Well, how
it was,
do you
it
know?
was actually they actually made a joke of it on the episode on an episode of Simpsons where they're like trying to go out because the laws of how it was the episode where Homer was house sitting for Mr. Burns and he stole Mr. Burns' yacht and because I think it was on a Sunday, it's like, hey, we can't, because the laws in Springfield, we can't drink before a certain time. It's like, hey, we can go on, like this yacht go on international waters.
I think I
And there's
remember
a point where like Mo was like safeguarding all the booze before they got out to international waters and was whipping Lenny and Mo, or I'm sorry, Lenny and Carl. And Lenny's like, "Hey, can you just give us some rubbing alcohol for our wounds that you whipped us with?" Okay, I guess I gotta toss it to you. So then Mo tosses a bottle of rubbing alcohol to Lenny and starts chugging it.
yeah, exactly.
God.
Exactly.
Oh,
So
boy.
anyway, zombies, Barnaby, drugs.
Yeah. Anyway, drugs, and basically he's losing his shit. He calls up the dealer and he's told things have changed. Barn asks the dealer if they can put this behind them and asks where and when. He says he will be there, and that's that. Anyway, after that we see Vol and Jay asking Tony and Mac if they are ready and what they see in the JCW landscape. Tony says he sees chaos, and Violent J agrees. Violent J goes on to say they have 3 videos running loose. He says Chopper City couldn't get a ticket here, and now are regulars. Then Violent J then complains about the backseat boys. He says he sent them a care package when they got hurt, and Tommy Grayson didn't respond. Violent J then goes on to say he and Jeeves bought in EC3, and both Jeeves and EC3 both got injured. As Violent J says, Jasmine St. Clair is pregnant, and Mac asks if the kid is half black. Violent J says he needs to make a phone call to someone important. He says he'll call the only doctor he knows, which he does, by the way.
Right, and that segment basically confirms that like the first confirmed potential suspect is Willie Mack, because he said, like, pretty much admitted it right there. Yeah, during the window where she could have got pregnant, I did hit it.
Well, they all, even fucking Tony sort of admitted. They all, by the way, that made me laugh at the start when he said he was, what was it, the flute playing you, like his mom or whatever?
Skin flute player, and I played a main saxophone with your mom.
That's funny. It's a bit childish, but funny. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
this feels like a straight callback to like remember when in South Park they had "Who is Cartman's father?"
Right. Yeah. Oh god.
And long story short.
Anyway,
you are the father. Anyway, we need Maury Povich, like someone alluded to earlier. So anyway, Violent J, later we see Russo and Violent J, and he taps him on the arm and says, "The Purple Phantom." And, Violent J doesn't really say anything. Then we see Father Bronson talks before his match with Facade, by the way. Bronson says he comes out to booze each week when he is just trying to help. He says he asks himself if he's being too harsh. Bronson goes on to say that he hasn't been harsh enough, and says the people are more repulsive than the next person. He says people boo him because he's a mirror and they don't like what they see. And he says he projects the truth, and that's what Red Love is all about. And that's what leads us to the match. And it's for the JCW American title in Facade, your champion, versus Father Bronson. This is surprising, but Brandon, what do you think of the match?
I enjoyed this match. I really enjoyed this match because, like, especially with what happened with Facade and Mac Davis earlier, where like he explained to him, like, you're better than this. You do not need to take shortcuts. And he had the opportunity to take a shortcut. He refused it, and then his opponent took the shortcut, beat him, and took the belt.
Yeah, surprisingly, I was shocked by this. MSG, were you surprised by the finish?
So look, I want to say a couple things. First off, I thought the climax of the match itself and the story in which they were getting to with Father Bronson and Facade was good. I liked that. Okay. And this isn't a reflection on the story, the production, JCW as a whole, but I thought the match was a little clunky between the two, in my opinion.
Fair enough.
I didn't think that there was good in-ring chemistry. I'm not saying things were botched. Felt like things were a little like mistimed at times.
They're very different styles, man. As good as Facade is, he kind of does sometimes. His timing can be a little bit off.
And again, you could have two workers who are great, but if they don't mesh and the chemistry ain't there, it ain't there.
So I just felt like it wasn't a bad match. I just felt like there was a lot of spots where it felt like they were kind of like struggling to move into the next part of the match.
As well.
It did feel a little slow at times too. Yeah,
that's true.
And for a Facade match, you're kind of like, well, it's a little slow for you. You know what I mean?
Right. I think that's got to do with the matchup though, but that also shows that Facade's still got a long way.
But the ending was good. I did like the ending. I liked the emotion there with Facade making the choice to, am I going to use the chair? And then because he doesn't use the chair, Bronson ends up using it and wins. So I liked the story. Just like I said, the match itself, I was like, it's a little rough.
Right. Look, I mean, I don't know how many times they faced each other in the past. I don't think they have faced each other many times.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
And like I said, he's not used to this style of match. Usually, I'm talking about Facade, that is. So, that makes sense, man. But he's only going to get better. He's still young, man. I think the future's very bright for Facade, that's for sure. I think him and Danny Moe would make a good couple, though, as a kind of a team on the show.
Yes. After listening to the latest Backstage Lunacy, I was not aware. Lisa was reinforced, I'm reminded, oh yeah, Danny Moe and Facade actually are a couple.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No shit. Wow.
Yeah, dude, you know that? Come on now.
No, come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
Why would I know that?
Because you know about the fucking birth of a child.
You're a character. But
oh wait, never mind. Hang on.
There you go.
Hang on.
Bang.
Okay, thank you for
This week in
thank you for the
WWE,
correction.
we just talked about it today.
Jeff.
The birth of a fucking
Jeff.
child. Lash
Thank
Legend
you.
and or marriage or whatever. I don't
Oh, well, there you
Okay,
go. They
thank
used
you,
to
thank
be.
you.
They used to be. Damn it. We're both in the middle of that.
Yeah,
Thanks,
come
Jeff.
on, Jimmy. Don't you know they used to be a couple? Damn
No,
it,
I
Jimmy.
didn't. Now they used to be a couple.
Don't you know these things? Come on.
But they do suit each other. That's why I could, just look at them. They would be perfect as a couple. It's a shame
Come
it didn't
on,
work
Jimmy. You're
out.
supposed to know everything. What's your problem?
I'm not into the, the
Come on,
TMZ
Dave
type of shit,
Meltzer.
you know what I'm
Let's the
saying?
Australian version of Dave Meltzer
Don't
here.
insult me, bro. Please. Come on now.
Well, if you take the
God.
max numbers, and you're short mind the max numbers, I mean,
Yeah,
mix them with
we're gonna give him 4 Kangas out of 5.
G4 Kangas out. Gee, that's just so wrong, man. God damn it. Yeah, mate, I'm going to give him fucking 5 kangaroos out of fucking, actually, fuck that, 20 kangaroos. Because it was the best fucking match
if I ever
ever.
gave another match, if I ever gave another match, seven kangaroos, it would be.
It's
the
gonna
right
be
thing
5.
for
It's gonna
wrestling.
be 5 Vegemites for me. 5 Vegemites. All right.
Oh, and there used to be a tag team also called the Neon Blondes.
Nice.
I like it.
I'd like
Thank
to
you
be
once
a-
again,
I'd
Jeff,
like
for
to
that
be with
information.
Danny Moe, you know what I'm saying?
Well, Labra says do your research like every
Yeah, do your research like I did.
And Hey Pod says they break up because of the meth. I bet it was the meth. God damn it. Why are you judging people?
Wait, bud. God
Why are you
damn.
judging people? That doesn't mean they're on meth.
That's a little harsh, Hate Bot.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Jumped right in there. Pulled the Band-Aid
Talk
right off,
about,
didn't you, boy?
talk about a hate bot. Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Moving on. Yeah. Match was
Anyway,
match was what it
anyway.
was. Like we already talked about. And Facade, unfortunately, does not walk out with the title.
Unfortunately, no, he loses the belt, and he had it for quite a while, and I thought it was actually quite a decent run, but yeah, he loses it to Father Bronson. Look, it could have been done better towards the end, but like we said, give him some time, give him some, there's still a lot more work with them two to go, and I'm sure maybe they'll face off again in the very near future. But anyway, next we
Right, yeah,
see.
like I thought this was the right finish. Like it helps elevates Father Bronson, him being the champion. Like this, I don't think that's like the next stage in elevating him to a main event level, and also for Facade, he can spin off into something else. Like from sort of like okay, he's like goes McDavid. Okay, I did what you said to do. I lost the belt. What the fuck?
Yeah, but you know what? You can blame Mac Davis for this, obviously, because he turned him soft now suddenly, got him all thinking and shit. He's not being his usual self, where he'll do anything to win. And that was Mac Davis's problem, obviously, all these weeks, by him cheating to win when he never used to do it. I say there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you do by any means necessary to hold on to that championship, kayfabe, obviously. But if it was real, you would, right? I mean, I would. Fuck, I wouldn't care. Kayfabe, brother. Anyway.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I agree.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Anyway, next we see Big L talking to Cocaine. Big L says to watch out for Cocaine and says she's a crazy biatch, and that has a receipt and that she has a receipt coming. Oh, it's a bitch fight all over again. We got your cat fight, as Joey Styles would say. Then we see Mac Davis interviewing Big Vito, as Yubbo wants to know where the fuck his brother is. I mean, by now, even I wanted to know where his brother was. Vito hits him in the gun and threatens him, as Vito tells him his brother's expired. And Yubbo says he's not. As Yubbo is taken away, Vito yells at Sally Boy for sitting in the seat and tells him to get the fuck, basically, get away. Vito goes on to say that he's been waiting a lifetime to get Violent J in the ring and says it'll be his pleasure, or be a pleasure, to expire Violent J. All these expiry friggin' comments, man. I mean, he's got to chill, Vito. He says it's only one night, but that's all he needs to expire him. Vito says him and Sally will have another talk after he's tired of repeating himself. And then we see Joel Gerner is on the phone as Russo comes up to him, and Russo asks if he's got this tonight. Joel says he does, as Russo says Josh will take care of Cocaine and they will settle during the week, as Joel agrees. Before I get on to the next segment, because there's a whole bunch of segments here. Guys, what did you like and what you didn't like? Brandon, I'll go with you first. Did you like those bunch of segments?
No, I thought they were good. I thought they were important to kind of set things up because, with especially with like Russo telling, Josh Bishop and Joel Gertner, like, you guys got this. Well, yeah, but here's the kind of thing that he's kind of, where I think Russo's kind of smart, where like he kind of sets his character up for like while his character is like very forward thinking and manipulative, there are things that kind of slip past him. Like, wait a minute. So if Josh Bishop wins, that means he's number one contender for Caleb Conley. He's kind of not thinking about it. He's kind of thinking about take out cocaine. He's not thinking about the fact of him taking out cocaine makes him the number one contender for Caleb Conley.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Matt, how about you, man?
I enjoyed these segments. Yeah, no, I enjoyed the segments. I thought they did a good job of threading along the different storylines throughout the show, right? The cocaine stuff, like them dropping that bread comes back into play later on in the night. So I thought that was good there. The Russo stuff was great as well. Yeah, no, I thought this was like as far as the story itself they were telling for this episode, I thought they did a good job of threading it here.
Yeah, I agree. This is funny though. What Labra says, Vito spent a week with Big Ray and now wants to expire everyone.
Yeah.
That's true. He did spend a week with him.
He does want to expire everyone.
And as a matter of fact, I wish I could talk about it. I can't talk about it though. I'm not allowed to talk about it. Maybe off the air I'll talk about it. But I've got some information that maybe I'll be able to talk about it. Actually, I am able to talk about it when this actually happens. But for now, I've got to keep it a secret, unfortunately. I'm sure Jeff knows a few things, obviously. But for our listeners, you're going to have to wait about what I've got up my sleeve. But anyway, Jeff, speaking of Jeff, he says Cocaine's going to do big things. I like her, man. Like, she looks good. Like, that's for sure. I don't know who she really is. But I like her look. Even with the mask, you can tell she's a hot chick, obviously.
I believe there's a recent episode of what was it? Mucho Opinion, Zero Metrics on the Russo TWC Patreon, where Big Al was on there, and she talked about how she actually worked with Cocaine in the past, and where Cocaine was doing a clown gimmick, and did a spot with a fall away chair that got over really well.
Oh, Jeff Lane said she was with the Outriders for a bit.
Yeah, and she was in AEW. Now I do remember, actually, because she just disappeared initially, So
well, you know how AEW is. They just have wrestlers there one week, and then the next week they're gone. So you're like, what the fuck is going on?
I know, unfortunately, man. There's a lot of teasers for up-and-coming wrestlers possibly coming in if we're on the right sort of road. And I still want to ask you, Jeff, I'm not going to do it here, obviously, but I could be way off as well. But I'll ask you soon, actually, because I'm just curious. But anyway, Labrat says, last week, Cocaine attack on Big Al was great horror scene. I'm liking Cocaine and their craziness so far, man. I'm looking forward to see what they do with her. And now that I know she was with the Outrunners originally, I have a good idea who she is. But next we see Chopper City interviewed by Mac Davis. As Bruce says, they are no fill-ins, but international stars now. TV says they chop over there and all over the place. I love doing that.
This is great. I loved this backstage segment. It was awesome.
Yeah. They chop all over the place. As Bruce says, they have been worldwide, and says Tony and Mac will get these chops next week as Bruce makes Mac chop with them.
I like wrestlers that have gimmicks. I like wrestlers that have catchphrases. Chop, 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 where you can get the crowd doing it. You can sell t-shirts. You could fucking sell like hands chopping, like the big hands thing that they sell the sports events. Sell two of them.
Fuck
Make
you.
the
You can
chop
even come up with a knife set, bro, for real.
There's something. I like these guys.
Choppa City is money. Choppa City is money.
I like them.
Choppa City. I like it. I like it a lot. They're gonna start chopping motherfuckers. That's for sure. Chop Mac Davis. You're being a real hate bot today, hate bot. God damn. Anyway, that was cool. I liked it too. But then we see Big Vito talks before his matches. Vito says the crowd didn't acknowledge his birthday. God damn it. How dare you all did not acknowledge his birthday? He turned 62 last week, like I said.
But here's a weird thing. Like, here's one thing. Like, if every time to come Big Vito babyface, here's one of the things that you could do it with. Like his love for like actual like fans who were like he actually like supports Ride or Die fans, like the Little Don who was in attendance tonight.
Yeah, but you know what I love about him? He's such a top guy too. Even though you see him on TV, he's the biggest prick, but in real life, he's such a top bloke, man. I can't say better things about Vito at all. You know, we've been talking lately, and like I was telling you a while back, Brando, something might happen. I don't want to announce anything because nothing's confirmed yet, but we'll see what happens there. But anyway, and tells the crowd to wipe the paint off their faces as he says he hopes the fans have diarrhea, damn it. Jeez, that's not nice. But next, which is this is a blast from the past, speaking of blasting in the pasting, because who do we see next, Brando? I believe it is Whoa, Gordon. This is the first. Okay.
I'll pull this show so fucking fast right now, Brandon. Sit your fucking ass down.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, I made sure to keep it above waist. I kept it above waist. We're good.
That'd be shy.
God,
I mean,
Jeff Lane wasn't here for last week's show. Fuck.
Maybe he was. Jeff, were you here for last week? I don't think you were.
He was not. He probably would not be coming back to this week. Keep it in your pants, Brandon.
Last week we had a new special guest called Das Brandon Kid.
It was bad.
And we can confirm.
Well, I'm here this week to chop this shit up.
I can confirm that Brandon does these shows without pants. Just saying. And happy birthday once again to Nelson Kelso.
You missed a great show, Jeff. I come in late. I see Brandon's standing up in his underwear and they're dancing. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
You know what?
Here?
I was glad that Jeff wasn't on last week.
Yeah, I'm sure he was too.
I swear to God. I'm joking, Ben. I totally enjoyed the segment personally. Hey, there's a short that is possibly coming out.
Get us fucking demonetized here on YouTube. Anyway, JWO comes out. Juggalo World Order.
That's right.
Black and white, music production wise.
It was the NWO theme, like straight up.
Tony got everybody drunk.
Like he always does.
Yeah.
So anyway, we see the JWO making the band is back together again. Basically,
Song's copyrighted. You know that, right? Like they can mark this. You might want to kill this song at some point.
I will kill the song, and we won't get copyrighted for it. Trust me. But anyway, it's an anything goes match. God damn it, Matt! It's an anything goes match between the Luciano family and Big Vito, Vincenzo, and Sally Boy.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. What's wrong?
Okay, for some reason I can't hear you guys.
Well, it's not us.
Back out and come back in.
That threw me off.
All right, I'm gonna jump out and come back in.
Do that.
All right.
Okay.
He sounded different too.
He did. It sounded like he was coming through his computer microphone versus whatever board or whatever microphone he uses. That being said, JWO comes out. He danced too hard and unplugged. That's exactly what he did, Jeff. He did dance too hard. He danced his way off the podcast.
Oh, bro, he danced all right. Just think of Alex Wright and fucking. He
was talking about tonight in general, him getting up and doing dancing. He danced too hard and he unplugged himself. Yeah, exactly.
You got to check out last week if you can, Jeff, please.
Patreon.com/HomieMedia.
That's right. But anyway, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. But it will scar you. I promise you. Anyway, what was I? The JCW, the JWO make a comeback as I can see Brandon coming back here. There he is. Can you hear us? No, you can't hear us. He's gone stone-faced.
Check 1 2. Can you guys hear me?
All right, do this. You can't hear me,
Okay,
right?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Fuck.
I'll private share you. Change your mic settings. Can you write that for me while I keep going through the show?
In the private chat?
Yeah, in the private chat. Tell him to change his mic.
Change your mic settings.
Like, that's probably what the problem is. Like, he's obviously connected to, like...
Fuck, I think I might have fucked my headset. I legit think I might have fucked my headset.
Steven... Why? How?
Oh, shit.
What? Uh-oh.
Here's my boo why. Here's the headset plug right here. There we go.
Look, this is a bar. We can't have children in here. People come here for debauchery and sin.
Hey, now I can hear you. Now I can hear you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Jeff called it. Jeff called it. I danced too hard and unplugged my fucking headset. That's my bad.
My ears are hurting. God damn it! You're real loud now.
Turn yourself
Lower
down.
yourself.
Turn yourself down. You're a little loud now.
I'm sorry. My bad. My bad.
Well, anyway, that's why we got a bit loco over here on his
Okay,
Saturday, right?
JWO match. What we were talking about here. We had the Juggalo World Order, Too Tough Tony, Willie Mack, Violent J taking on the Cicerone.
I've already said it was the Luciano family, not the freaking
Luciano
whatever you said.
family.
Well, what the was the
Where's
Luciano
the
family,
Lucia
bro?
Primo?
Well, anyway, yeah.
Am I still too loud?
That's right. Anyway, we see the JWO obviously coming out to NWO music. The match wasn't as long as I expected it to be, but nevertheless, surprise, surprise, the JWO actually get the win. And we go on a sort of goose chase on where the brother is. Now, Matt, I'll ask you first, what do you think of the match? Was it, I mean, it was pretty quick, to be fair. Yeah, it was a bit of a schmoz.
I didn't like this match. I'm not saying. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say something, and if people are offended by it, they're gonna be offended by it. Violent J should not be wrestling. I'm sorry. The guy looks like he's having a hard time in the ring. He should not be wrestling in the ring.
Well,
Too Tough Tony.
He can do whatever the fuck
I'm
he
saying
wants.
I'm not saying. I'm saying though, from a person who's watching the show,
Right,
he's
I
not
get you.
moving eloquently enough to.
He knows that.
I'm not saying he doesn't know that. I'm just saying it comes through on television when you're watching it in a wrestling match. Okay.
Well, shitty, man.
Well, you're the one who's like, I fucking love him. I want to have his babies right
I didn't
now. Calm
fucking
down.
say, don't put words in my fucking mouth now, bro. Come on now.
Calm down. I'm just saying.
God.
I'm just saying it was a little rough in the ring. And personally, and it's just me personally, I don't know him as an individual. Could be the greatest guy in the world. Not a big fan of Too Tough Tony either. His in-ring work. Maybe he was better when he was younger, but he looks a little rough in the ring too. So I thought this match was a little rough. Vito looked great. Vito always looks fucking amazing. But I thought this match was a little rough.
Well, fair enough. I mean, that is your opinion. But look, the match wasn't the greatest, obviously. And no, I do not want a baby. I don't know what baby you're talking about, but anyway, this will jinx me now. But anywho, yeah, look, it wasn't about the match. This is all about the story, moving the story forward. That's what this match was. So it didn't have to be great. I wasn't expecting a 10 kangaroo fucking.
I wasn't expecting an all-star
Right.
match either. I just was kind of maybe you
Yeah,
should wrestle anymore.
The entire match was just to get from point A to point B.
Right. It was all about the storytelling in this. But I did pop seeing the JWO make a come.
I liked that. I liked the intro. The intro was the production, the black and white. That was great. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. Hey, Chico. Hey, even the NWO, the OG NWO was part of the Juggalo World Order back in the day at one point. Anyway, like we said, the JWO get their win, and then Violent J tells Yabo that he knows where Ruffo is. And then that leads us to
Because the merchandise had stuff on it that if it ended up missing or stolen, well, it had a tracking a thing on it. So it's we found where it's at. We know where your brother's at. We found him. We're good.
Yeah, strangely, but anyway.
Another thing I wanted to say before, one more thing about the match, and this has nothing to do with the wrestlers or anything else. Because of the fact that you have a smaller ring, which is not a bad thing, but when you have a lot of competitors, it puts a visual production standpoint on that. It makes the ring look too small. Like when you have all those competitors in there. I'm not saying they do it all the time. That was another visual point out to me as somebody who's watching this match. I was like, oh, the ring looks a little small here with all these guys in it. You know what I mean? Because there was so many men.
Yeah.
There.
You could fix that.
You're not wrong. If it's an 18 by 18 ring like this appears to be, if you have a 3-on-3 match, the ring does look small.
But that's all I'm saying. It wasn't bad. I'm just saying that was another visual point. Also, one thing that I found a little confusing when you're talking about they were following him to find the brother, the line that Violent J says that he's going to be delivered here now, I thought just was an interesting choice of storyline progression, because by pointing out that he's going to be here now, then I guess it's setting the expectation to me that I'm going to see him before the end of the show, and we didn't.
Same here. I thought the exact same thing. I was a little bit disappointed we didn't get to see him, but
yeah, strange.
At least to be fair, the payoff for the dealer storyline that at least made you forget about that. At least for
that
me.
is true. They do pay that off. So I mean, there is that point that was the stronger storyline that went off there.
And that's coming up, by the way, very shortly. And by the way, did someone mention kangaroo?
Yeah,
well, how did you know? That's me. I shapeshifted back into a kangaroo.
All right.
Just quietly. Anyway, enough of the kangaroo. We move on to the next segment, though, because we see Caleb Conley is on commentary for the #1 contender. Oh, no, wait a minute, man. I forgot to mention about what happened, though, with Vol and Jay and Yabba, and we didn't see him, but he said he knew where he was, like you guys already explained. So I'm not even going to continue on. So you guys pretty much just said it. But anyway, we do have the main event next. It is your JCW Lunacy title #1 contender match between Psycho Josh Bishop versus Cocaine. And Caleb Conley is on commentary for this one. I like him on commentary just quite. I think, Caleb Conley, I know I've seen him over the years, obviously in TNA. He's done a few things in AEW and whatnot. He's been around for a long time. He's a trooper. But I think finally now he's coming into his own. Vince has made him so much of a better, superstar, shall I say. He seems confident now. He feels more like a big deal. He doesn't feel so close. He actually feels like a star to the point where is he becoming even too good for most of the roster, at this point? He's really starting to shine.
I'll put it this way. I when I first started doing the Impact Attack, that's when Caleb Conley was a side piece for a tag team called The Influence, which was, I believe it was Tennille Dashwood, Emma, and Madison Rain, Ashley Madison, where he was Caleb with a K, and the story the main storyline was he was kind of the inspiration was trying to steal him from away from the Influence and the Knockout Tag Team titles. He's kind of caught in the middle of it, and I thought he did very well during that storyline.
And it was with all the Aussie chicks for crying out loud.
Yeah. Those Aussie chicks, the inspiration.
That's funny.
Jessie McKay and Cassie, whatever her last name is.
Yeah, and Emma, of course, or Tennille Dashwood. But anyway, yeah, that's interesting. That's funny. I didn't actually see that part of the show, but I remember him in TNA though. But now
one thing, one match I'll never forget was it was a tag team match between it was the what was it? It was the Inspiration versus the Influence, and he slid something to one of the members. He was at the time he was managing the Influence. He slid something to one. I think it was to Emma. She was supposed to catch it, but it slid between her legs. And then one of the Inspiration caught it, and then she used it, and then it hit Emma with it. 1, 2, 3. So then it kind of cast it out of who was he really trying to help there?
Interesting. Well, who was he trying to help? Do you know the conclusion to that?
Well, we never find out because they were both released by that point.
Oh, great! Typical TNA right there.
Yeah, give me TNA, pal.
Stupid, absolutely stupid. But anyway, all I'm saying is I really dig him this time. He's grown on me every week. But anywho, back to the match, because, it was pretty obvious where this is going to lead to. There was quite a bit of all sorts of shit going on at this point. Brando, what the hell was going on here, man? We got Cocaine, we got freaking Cocaine, we got Bishop, we got Death Valley Drivers, and a pin for the 1, 2, 3. But what the hell was going on here?
Well, it seems like Cocaine has some Hokane problems he has to deal with before he can, think about going after, getting his belt back or getting any sort of championship back. And of course, Josh Bishop, he's the, OG Lunacy, OG JCW World Champion. Now the #1 contender for the Lunacy Champion. Okay, so now I can finally legitimize myself and become the one and only champion.
What's the most legitimate belt in your eyes, MSG? Is it the OG JCW World Heavyweight Championship, or is it the Lunacy World Heavyweight Championship? What's the bigger belt in your opinion?
I don't know.
One feels like it's a show belt. The other one feels like a world championship, though.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I think JCW right now has a good problem, and that problem is you have two guys who are holding on to your heavyweight championship belts who should, or be, the argument could be made that they should be the face of the heavyweight division.
From a kayfabe character story perspective, yes. Caleb Conley and Josh Bishop both actually have legitimate claims to being the champion.
And not just that, though. I'm just talking about from character standpoints as far as storytelling is concerned, right? You look at Caleb Conley. Caleb Conley is charismatic on the mic when he was talking in his opening promo at the beginning of the show and when he was making his quips on commentary. The guy knows how to speak. So from a entertainer standpoint, he can get things over. Then you look at Bishop, and that guy literally looks like he was molded to be a pro wrestling champion, right? So
Dude,
it's
I
like
can't believe
they've got a good problem here, and setting up this match. Like, legitimately, I kind of want Bishop to win because I'm like, this guy's like, this guy looks like he should be it. But then you got Caleb Conley, and you're like, well, this guy knows how to fucking talk.
Right.
And as the heel as a good heel always knows how to do, that's, be squirmy, slimy, and get your way out of,
But Bishop
the match to
technically
win.
heel too, though.
I know they're both heels, I get it, but I'm just saying, obviously Caleb Conley's the focal point here as far as
in this scenario, I would definitely see Caleb Conley as the heel because he's like the slimy, even though he's a smaller dude, he's a slimy dude who's got this slick manager who's been in the business and Vince Russo in his corner. So yeah, in my opinion, he seems like the heel because they're going up against like Josh Bishop, this young guy who's got a veteran manager in his corner in Joel Gertner, who ain't, well, if it helps me, elevate my guy and my brand, yeah, I'll fuck Vince Russo over.
Huh. Are you saying that Caleb Conley is a remember the Jeff Jarrett thing?
He popped me early in his show when he said this is becoming a bromance. I was like, yeah, like Peter Griffin. He said it. He said it. I'd point at the TV or something.
Honestly, I'm waiting because like with another like a budding bromance between Russo and Tony Khan, I'm wondering, will we see a Jeff Jarrett versus Caleb Conley match? Considering that Jeff Jarrett hasn't wrestled on AEW ROH TV in like over a year.
Yeah.
Well, I know he hasn't maybe wrestled on TV, but correct me if I'm wrong, AEW boy Jimmy McMahon, hasn't Jeff Jarrett been doing like the fucking promotional stadium baseball shit that's coming up here, whatever, you know what I mean? Like they're doing that fucking stadium wrestling event at the Minnesota Twins ballpark or something like that. And I was just listening to Jeff Jarrett's podcast. He was talking about this.
Why haven't I heard about this?
So why wouldn't you have him like be part of like, hey, a major indie having a major storyline, him be a part of it and promote it? Why wouldn't you do that?
AEW event? Is it an actual AEW event?
Yeah, dude.
Especially with Tony Khan being in minute.
Yeah, wrestling legend Jeff Jarrett interrupted the Minnesota Twins game.
He's cool, Russo, and they've had a conversation with each other. Okay, why wouldn't that happen? Why wouldn't we do something there?
Yeah, this is what it says. It says wrestling legend Jeff Jarrett interrupted Minnesota Twins game at Target Field to announce Brawl in the Ballpark, a post-game wrestling event. So, like, they're doing this post-game event on July 10th, 2026 at Target Field, immediately following the Twins game against the Astros.
But is it on television or is it just a house show?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, it's got to be for the championship if they ever bring that out. If Caleb and Jeff Jarrett ever get together and have a match. Haypot says Rocky's playing the Twins tonight. They were advertising a show at the Twins Field on the 7th or the 10th. Well, someone tell me if it's a freaking televised show, because as far as I know, I watch AEW every week, and we cover it right here on Media.
It is not a television show, but I mean, I'm just saying he is still wrestling for them. He is still active within the company.
Well, he does nothing on television, just quietly.
He probably does a lot of business stuff. That's where Jeff Jarrett has a good understanding and handle on the business acumen, the business side of a professional wrestling company. So I'm sure Tony Khan probably leans on him there.
Can I ask, though, about this match? Should Kane or cocaine have been thrown around a little bit more, considering Josh Bishop's size? Do you feel like it was too...
A little 50-50 for you much? Yeah, a little 50-50. Like you thought Bishop maybe should dominate it a little bit more?
Well, technically, but then again, he's on coke, so I can understand, right?
He's also a former champion, right? So they don't want to diminish his value there.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. It should have been kind of like it should have been 50-50, 45 with the 55 in Josh Fish's favor.
Yeah, I didn't because you look at the two of them, but I get it though. Like you said, Matt, he's a champ. A, B, he's always on coke, so he's not feeling shit pretty much.
Cocaine gives you powers.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Fuck your couch.
Well,
James, bitch.
Jeff Jarrett's main job at AEW is assisting in handling future markets, arenas, and shows. JJ as a wrestler has always been secondary. There you go. He's right. I actually knew about that.
Yeah, he handles all Tony Khan leans on him from a business perspective. I was saying.
Thank you very much. R to the B to the V. Well, that one. Yeah, whoop, whoop, indeed. Well, that was pretty much the show. As I said, we do get Hokane coming in.
Wait. Hey, they need the show. What about that big reveal? What about that big reveal?
Yeah, the big reveal. But then, exactly. Well, I'm saying that's the end of the main show. But yeah,
wait, hold on. Let's not skip over the fact. You also did skip over the fact that Hokane tried to interfere in the match, right?
Hokane, I actually did.
You did? Okay. Well, I didn't feel like it was talked about enough. Hokane interfered in the match, and then Big Al came out and attacked her afterwards, right?
Well, yeah, but see, the reason why I'm speeding it up, technically, Matt, because I feel like you want it sped up.
No,
you know what I mean. So I'm trying to fucking speed it up as much as I can for you. But anyway, yeah, Hokane did get involved. Like I said, man, she's obsessed with the guy. I mean, what can you do? I mean, does she talk? Is she gonna start talking? You think?
I don't know, but I was impressed that she was able to jump the rails. She wanted that cocaine. She was trying to get her fix.
Do you think these girls give head for crack? I mean,
Bob Saget smokes it for crack apparently.
It's interesting. You know what I find funny that this show is like off the.
You ever smoked? Right? You ever sucked a dick for weed?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, all the time, man. Like, dude, all the time. No.
Yeah, exact. Jeff Lane points it out. She already talked. She said to Big Al, "He's mine."
Yeah, well, yeah, but why would Big Al care about freaking cocaine per se?
That's her boy. Like, that's her homie.
Yeah, that's her homie, but I don't think she's got a love interest for him.
That's fine. You're still looking at your friend. You still look at your friends.
But then obviously she's going to be jealous. I'm talking about Hokane being jealous of Big Al.
Well, yeah, of course. Hokane wants coke. Cocaine. She wants both.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
She wants both cocaine.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, but why the only thing is it's too subtle a little bit with the whole backstory with Big Al being homies with fucking cocaine and then having Hokane come back in and be obsessed for everything, if you know what I'm saying. Is it really a love triangle though? I don't think Big Al really has those sort of feelings for cocaine. RBV says who is hotter, Danny Moe or Big Al? I was going to say Big Al.
We should talk about Danny Moe.
As hot as Danny Moe is, I gotta give it to Big Al. Between her and Danny,
I think because she's my type, brunette. I like Danny Moe. She's hot, bro.
I like Danny Moe.
And Danny Moe possibly is probably the best wrestler.
So Danny Moe is a lovely lady to look at.
Danny Moe is fucking smoking hot, man. Absolutely smoking hot. She gives me hippie vibes, a little bit of kumbaya vibes, but there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, she's hot, absolutely. And I do think she's probably the best worker in the company, actually, believe it or not, even better than Big Al, in my opinion. Overall, when you look at the way they all work, I think Danny Moe works the best.
Actually, like on the Backstage Lunacy, I think it was Danny Moe was on there with Jeff and Mac Davis. She said she's been in the business since like 2016, and she was like or 2014, and she was a manager. So she had that time to absorb and learn before becoming a worker.
Yeah,
she does look familiar, to be fair, also. But I truly think she's probably the best overall worker in the company, and followed by a close second with Big Al. And then I think there's a bit of gap there, if you get me. I mean, the others are good too, but them two on a different level altogether, in my opinion. Of course, Mickey Knuckles is also one of the better workers in the company, but boy, she's scary to look at. But that's all right. It plays in her character.
That's a great point by Hatebot. Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. She comes across as the party fucking chick for sure. With Big Al, looks like she'd pull a cigarette out. Yeah, 100%, bro. I agree with that. Absolutely.
Look, we know that Danny Moe can wrestle because she trained at OVW. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, there you go. She's a Rip Rogers guy. Girl.
Former OVW Women's Champion. So.
Absolutely.
Well,
Anyway.
to be fair, though, Megan Bain kind of proved that the OVW Rip Rogers training is not completely infallible. There is maybe one or two that slip through the cracks.
Hey, but come on, bro. Like, she's still doing well, especially with this new team with the Aussie chick. What was her name again? What's her name again? I forgot. I've gone blank. Anyway, she's Australian. I think them two suit each other absolutely marvelously as a team, and they play off each other pretty well. Look, she's big. She's bad, if you get my drift.
She body slam your dad?
Yeah. She's good enough, though. She can get by, and that's all that really matters. And she's become a star, essentially, in AEW. But anyway, yeah, Danny Moe, though, is the shit for sure, followed by Big Al. But Big Al's better in the looks department, but not by much. It all depends on your type.
Like Danny Moe better.
It's all about your type, man. It doesn't matter, because either way, you're happy.
So how about that cliffhanger finale for this week's episode of Lunacy?
Well, let's get to that cliffhanger, shall we? Because we see Barnabas complains. It says he thought things were over with him, and the mystery girl is revealed to be freaking Danny Moe. As Danny says, it's not over until she says it's over, Dad.
Yeah.
Which blew my mind even more, because is that her daddy?
That's her dad.
Yeah. Well,
but in what way?
Go back to last week. We had a shot of where we had
came out of the
Barnabas
balls, Jimmy. It came out of his balls.
She did. She came out.
We had that thing last week where Barnabas, like the cliffhanger last week, where Barnabas saw the dealer. We didn't, and he even tells her, "You have your mother's eyes."
Oh yeah, yes, you're right. Absolutely, that's true. Interesting. I'm intrigued again. I mean, how deep are we going to go with this story? What's going to happen here? Are they going to work together? Are they going to be against each other? I mean, is blood thicker than zombies at this point? We shall find out.
We shall find
Give me some zombie blood, pal. We'll see where that goes.
We'll see. We'll see where that goes, as a matter of fact. But I'm actually, it is a surprise and shocking. It shocked me. And HateBot says, honestly, it's a fucking Amazon-sized ring girl. She's the hottest chick on the show, man. There's some chicks, man, but it's going off on there. And Jeff is the lucky one of all of us. He gets, the first sort of look in with all the chicks over there. And he seems to be popular with the girls. I saw those pictures. Jeff, you seem to be, all the chicks adore you, bro. Seems like you're having fun over there, too.
Because Jeff's a gentleman.
Awesome. He is, absolutely.
Knows how to treat a woman. How you doing? How you
doing?
How you fucking doing?
Get the fuck out of here.
My name is Jeff.
Are you calling him Italian now? Hey, I'm Jeff Eleni. Is that what he's Italian now? God damn. Anyway, boys, tell them what you're doing, Matt. I'll go with you first. What are you up to? What are we doing?
Yeah, so check out my
future.
Yeah, check out my podcast, SMB, a South Park review, where we record and review every episode of South Park. Coming up, I have completed every episode, so I have reviewed all 28 seasons of South Park. Now we're moving on to the streaming specials. We got 6 or 7 to catch up on, and then the new season will be back in September. So yeah, check it out, SMB, a South Park review. I've also started back up streaming some video games right now. I'm streaming Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'll be back tomorrow on twitch.tv/Matthew_Schaffer at 2 p.m. Eastern. I'll be streaming for about 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon. And then I'm heading off to see my buddy's new movie. I got invited to a movie premiere tomorrow night. Who's a director I know. So get back at it. Get back with the networking with the crew out here in the scene. Get back into some flicks. So yeah, check it out.
Very nice.
Also, patreon.com/Hami Media Group. Friday Locker Room every week with Ben Hami.
Right there, under my name. Anyway, Brandon, what are you doing, man? What's next on the agenda of the watch-alongs?
What am I doing tomorrow night? At least for me, the shows I'm doing tomorrow night. I'm doing a Night of Champions replay watch-along, and then on Sunday we're doing a Forbidden Door watch-along. We got one, and then on Monday we got the Monday Locker Room. We got the Monday Locker Room, which I won't be a part of, but I'm still shouting out anyway, just because it's part of my routine. And then we got the Raw watch along, the Impact Attack, and then on Tuesday we got the late start NXT watch along right after hitting the marks off the air. And then Wednesday we got the AEW Dynamite watch along and Bell Count. Thursday, JCW Lunacy, TNA Impact watch along. And then on Friday, the SmackDown watch along and Bell Count. So we catch you guys there. And as for me, you catch me on Twitter, as the kids call it these days, X at LG Brandon Whoop. I am also on Twitch at twitch.tv/LGBrandon whoop whoop, where I will not be tonight because I really need to go ahead hit the bed early for tonight. But I'm usually there most nights of the week, at least 5 nights a week, around that time, around 5 nights a week.
Yeah, you are. You're there every day, pretty much, man. Whenever you need him, he's there, and he's really deep down dust bending kid.
Hey Jimmy, I feel like I'm gonna see you again tomorrow for another wrestling review show. Why don't you tell people about that?
Why didn't you tell the people about that? Are you
Oh,
trying to get me
ladies and
heat?
gentlemen, come on back
You trying to get
tomorrow
me-
as well on Hami Media Group, and you can
Why are
watch
you whispering?
the Night of Champions show, the review show. Myself and Jimmy Teal, and anybody Jimmy Teal. That's right. That's his
Jimmy
nickname.
Teal, yes, that's me.
Jimmy Teal. He'll be back with me. Maybe some other people will drop in as we review Night of Champions right here on Hami Media Group, and that'll be for patreon.com/Hami Media Group members as well.
Very secret, very evil, this show.
Very nice, very evil.
Anyway, but as far as I go, as Matt just alluded to, look out for that tomorrow. What time does it start? Your time, by the way?
It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. So
What
I
time
would
is
say
that
we'll
for
probably
me?
be live. That would be 6 a.m. for you.
Damn, it's going to be an early one for me. There's a lot
6
of
a.m.
wrestling
Sunday
fucking-
morning, I guess that would be for you.
Yeah, something like that. But that's all right. I'm here to do it, man. Even though I'm getting a little bit sick. Screw you, Craig. Just quietly. It was him that
Actually,
freaking-
no, I'm wrong. So it'll be 1 p.m. Eastern, but it'll be 3 a.m. start time for you, Jimmy. That'll be
I
when,
prefer that than 5, 6 a.m. to be
but that's
fair.
when we'll be probably recording around 6 a.m. your time.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. I don't even think you know what time it is down here anymore.
I know what time it is right now
You're on the
over there.
fucking the West
Okay.
Coast.
I know what fucking time it is over there right now.
What is
okay?
it right now, smart?
Okay, well, right now
It's Vader
one-
time.
Right now it is
Yeah.
3 p.m. 3 p.m. your time.
You're right.
I
You're
know.
right. It is.
That's
It
what I'm
actually
saying.
is.
I know it is.
That's East Coast Australian time, that is. 3 p.m. But anyway, as far as I go, look out for Directage with myself, the vet, and the Professor Chabela Vera Cruz, where we talk all things AEW on Sunday mornings, 11 a.m. Eastern, live right here on Hami Media Group's YouTube channel. Of course, check out This Week in WWE, which we did actually earlier because we couldn't do it early in the week, so we did it later in the week, where MSG also joins myself and R to the B to the V, where we talk all things WWE. So look out for that right here on the Patreon, actually, not on Hami Media Group's YouTube channel. I don't even know if it's still there or not. Is it gone, Matt?
It's gone as soon as the show
You
is
took it
over.
right off. Oh, yeah.
It's
So
already
there it is.
uploaded. Patreon. And if you missed any of this show, you like if you haven't caught on, what we do is we do unlist the free shows on YouTube here, but we still have a YouTube link on patreon.com/Hami Media Group. So if you missed any of this show today, you can still watch it on Patreon.
Absolutely. So, yeah, have no fear. We're still here. Just look out
I am
for that.
everywhere. That is correct, Tian.
He is. He's everywhere. Literally everywhere. And thank you also, Labrat, for the kind words, man, for all of us. We all do it just for you guys, man. So in saying that, it's a wrap. I am Jimmy T. He is MSG. And that is Whoople Brandon going a bit insanity. And you've been listening and watching HMG's Insanity, your JCW Lunacy review show right here on the Media Group's YouTube channel. And of course on the Patreon after the fact. Till next time. Sayonara, ciao, and goodbye. Peace.
Beating off the dog is not appropriate when